Hey everybody, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time. I am the Eagle fan, and I react to music on here. Today's video, or this video at least, is a new Charlotte Wessels song. This is The Crying Room. So why don't we get right over here and then we'll take a look at it. Here we are. Let's do this. Okay, I have no freaking clue where to pause this. I'm curious if I'm the only one that hears a little bit of a not kickback, but throwback, slight delaying sound in there. Very cool. I like that. This might be one of the heavier songs I've heard from her since she started doing her solo projects. Now, I haven't heard all of her songs since she's done the solo projects, but there seems to be a little bit more of like a folk, ethereal kind of feel to the songs of hers that I've heard from her solo stuff. And I like this. I love that heavier feel in the background to it and everything. Don't get me wrong, I've loved a lot of her other stuff too that she's done. This is nice. Let's just keep going. Let's finish this out.
All is beautiful and all is good. All the monsters are defeated too. Until that day I'll lose space for you. Here in my crying room. All is beautiful and all is good. And all the monsters are defeated too. Until that day I'll have space for you. Here in my crying room. All is
That was nice. I've got so many thoughts here. I'm not going to delve too far into them because I don't want to get into any kind of back and forth conspiracy theories or anything like that or any speculation. Let's go over here. Okay. Here's my thoughts. Like I said, it feels like it had a little bit of almost a Delaney kind of sound early on. And then it almost seemed to meld a little bit more into her more recent stuff towards the end. So part of me wonders if this is, and I am so bad at interpreting artists' meanings of songs based on their own beliefs. But to me, this almost felt like going through her evolution from leaving Delane until now. Talking about both an end and a beginning. Talking about there being a lot of strife in there, a lot of uncertainty, which I could see being the case after leaving a group that you've been in for a while. That bit of security is no longer there. Possibly. I could be completely misreading this. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think? How far off am I on my interpretation of that? I know I've missed the mark so many times when I've tried to analyze a song's meaning on my first listen. I know there's stuff I probably missed in there or misheard. I'd say misread, but a lot of times I was just listening. I was looking up to get the words once in a while when I could. But I like that. That was nice. I've really liked a lot of her new stuff here. She's got a lot of music out there that almost default anymore would become a hammock playlist song. Song to relax, just kind of get in touch with oneself. Not that way. Not in that way. In a more mental, dare I say it, since I'm not a spiritual person, but a spiritual way. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think? What other ideas do you have? I've seen some suggestions popping up out there. I am hoping to get them on a list and get back to also doing suggestions throughout the week, or at least on the weekly Sunday videos. But regardless of that, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this. And if you wouldn't mind, a like, comment, subscribe, click on that little bell. That'll let you know when I have a new video out. It's always appreciated, never pressured though. So thank you guys again for joining me. Be good to each other out there. I've got to come up with some sort of a way to try to kickstart something to help this world become better. I don't know what to do. It's an overwhelming thought. But I think it's one we all need to have. Remember, people might be different than you, but that does not make them your enemy. People might love differently than you. That does not make them your enemy. Take the time, open your mind, go meet some new people that are out of your normal comfort zone. I cannot express how much better I feel now that I have started to do that. Many years back, I was sent to a private school for my entire length of being in school, and we were very much brainwashed into believing certain ways, certain things that didn't really make sense to me when I heard it, but they would try to steer away from anything that would make people question. And they developed a mindless subset of people who lost their ability to critically think and lost their ability to accept others for who they are. And best thing that happened to me was a career change I made about 30 years ago now, where I started to meet other people who were outside of my normal base of people that I would hang out with. And I started to learn that different people are just different. Not bad. People that love differently than me, it's fine. They're good people. And I have no right to tell them who they can and can't love. People that may be trans, while for the longest time I never understood that, I have really come to understand that so much better now. While not a personal thing I have to deal with in terms of, myself, but I've seen it in others, and I've seen the change. So you cannot tell me this is not a real thing. I have seen an amazing person become all they can be as an amazing person after coming to grips with that reality and making it known and being supported by their family. It's sad that seems like something that any family should do. But there's been so much brainwashing out there. And the only thing I can say is, you have no right in questioning what someone else thinks about their own sexuality and or gender, because they know that much better than you do. They were born the way they are. And there's nothing wrong with that. They're dealing with their own issues just like everyone out there is. And we all need supported as we go through our own issues. So remember that. And I am sorry, I will stop lecturing here. I am going through a sermon, which is definitely not something I would do. But anyway, thank you guys again for joining me. I apologize for my little diatribe, but thank you again. Please. Until next time, everybody. Yeah. I lost myself for a minute. I almost went exactly back to what I did right before my diatribe. Until next time, everybody. Take care. And keep your eyes to the sky. Yes, Tabby just came walking in. Bye, everybody.